playoffs, a good defense. This ball club defense, believe you me, defense, the Orioles are a great example of defense. They got 3 outfielders that catch all the pitcher's mistakes. And defense is the name of the game, plus a second baseman that's underrated, and a shortstop that's good.
David Byrne has figured in all 4 of the goals, 2 that he's put in and 2 that he's assisted on.
Pretty good night for Burnsy, huh?
He might be the star of the game.
MVP.
Scott Manning could certainly qualify, too.
Well, he's only had 3 saves.
4-0 Blast, just under 13 minutes to go in the game.
Look, he's holding him. He's holding him. Get away from him, Ronson.
Ronson pulls away. Needs a little help. Finds Carl Valentine. Valentine looking for Ronson on the give and go, but it didn't work.
Valentine should have took the shot himself. He was being too nice.
Jungle.
Way to go, Burnsy. Burnsy's doing it all. Hey, this kid's pretty good.
Now Valentine, will he take the shot this time? No, he has it stolen away by George Fernandez. Zoran Karic picks it up.
Oh, they're going to go after it a little bit. The big kid, Karic, is going after his metric, isn't he? I think he's picking on the wrong one. I think I'd pick on the smaller guy.
12:21 left to play in the game. Blast leading 4-0.
Well, you can tell the starch is out of the ball club. They're going through the motions. They may go into that. They may go into the 6th ball player. They may take a goalie out any minute now. They may have to take him out because he hasn't generated any offense, and Newman knows it. Newman hasn't been hollering since that last goal.
Well, the Blast scored a goal in the first period, 2:47 in Rusty Troy. David Byrne added 2 during the second. Scoreless third period, and then the Blast getting their 4th goal. That coming in the early stages here of the 4th quarter. Freddie Thompson scoring that goal, and he's had 4 goals now in the championship series.
I'm going to tell you something, Tom. The fact that this ball club is telling on them tonight. The San Diego ball club has slowed up considerably since they didn't get that goal earlier in the game, and it's taken a lot out of this club.
It'll be San Diego ball. Two fouls on each team. Very few power play situations in this game.
It's been a relatively clean game considering it's a playoff. We've seen a lot dirtier and rougher ball games.
Nobilio.
This kid's a big, strong kid. He does pretty good on that rail. Ooh, that hurt.
Hermes.
There's 2 minutes. He's got to get 2.
Goes to the penalty box for 2.
I tell you, he went down awful hard, Tom. Wonder wasn't injured. He got hit while he was in midair also.
Woo. Sweeney goes down on his elbows, and he'll go to the bench.
I tell you something, they're getting a little desperate now, and they're not playing the finesse soccer that they're capable of.
Hermes for tripping, blasting a power play situation for the next 2.
This club deserves a sellout last night, the way they're playing with the renewed vigor, with their backs against the wall to make this comeback. It says a lot for the organization.
Well, there's one thing that Cooper wants more than anything, a championship back in Baltimore, but I think he'd even be more satisfied being able to beat Ron Newman.
Well, I think you're about right. There's no lost love there. All that poppycock. That's for the people that don't know what it's all about. How I played for you, and I have respect for you. Ooh, when they're playing a playoff, we got no respect for nobody.
Well, it's telling it like it is.
That's the truth. Ooh, what a shot by Hoskins. You see how quick he pulled the trigger?
Just narrowly
This guy
missed.
can do it all. He can do it all when he wants to.
That's got a very good team. Hoskins again, batted up in the air and out.
They've left him open now twice in a row. Ty has got to take advantage of that. He's not that dumb. And Valentine is feeding him because he's leaving him open. All right, let's get the replay. Woo. You see what Hoskins does more than anybody else till he gets the ball away faster than anyone else. Great release. Put something on the ball.
Carl Valentine just missing. Billy Ronson setting up Hoskins to Carl Valentine, and he missed the ball.
That's a shame. He wasn't expecting that one, but he did the other one.
Soccer's trying a 3-on-2 break. Manning kick save. Back out to midfield, and Manning draws a great round of applause from the fans here who really appreciate his play. 4-0 Blast, less than 10.5 to go in the game.
All you have to do now is you wonder when Newman's going to pull the goal. That's what you're wondering right now.
Well, he did it with about 4 or 5 minutes to go in the game 5.
I don't know what he's waiting for. The Robert E. Lee to come in? I mean, I can't see what he's going to lose. He can't do it now being a man down a penalty situation, but...
Only 30 seconds left in the power play.
Hit it!
Carl Valentine, 5-0 Blast!
Yeah, baby boy, I told you Valentine would score, Thomas. Put that down as my first half prognostication. 5-0 Blast as the place is going wild. They're romping and stomping down here at the arena tonight. If you're a part of this thing, you'd really enjoy it. Cooper's got them up on their toes. 5-0 to Blast. Nothing but the back of the net. Nothing but the back of the net. The Coopster can take it a little bit easy now.
Valentine's third playoff goal. The assist goes to Dominic Mobilio. 5-0 Blast. 10 minutes and 2 seconds left in the game.
And Valentine just kicked that ball into the third decker. He almost got it to the press box, but nobody up there could catch the ball. That's why he didn't kick it up that high.
We'll be back with the final 10 minutes of this game in just a moment.
Sun comes up in an orange grin. Feels so fine as the day begins. And it won't be long till I'm drinking it in. Drinking in the sun. Sun-kissed is the one.
When you want to drink in the sun, there's only one. Go on, drink it in. Sun-kissed, regular or diet.
Drinking in the sun. Sun-kissed is the one.
You may have heard me talk about my lawyer, Denny Levinas, on morning radio. Both my wife and I can tell you from personal experience, Denny Levinas is the kind of lawyer insurance people don't like to argue with. Denny specializes in damage and injury claims, divorce, drunk driving, and criminal cases. And his firm is particularly effective because they stay small and offer personal service. So why else is Denny Levinas my kind of lawyer?
Randy, what can I say? I'm an honest lawyer. Please call me anytime you've had an accident. 727-4991.
Back again here at the Baltimore Arena. Tom Davis and Charlie Ekman. 5-0 Blast lead. Just about 9 minutes left to play in this game. The Blast can pull out a victory. There will be a Game 7 Saturday night starting at 7:30 live on Fox 45. And the tickets, well, you can buy them at Hex. You can buy them also here at the arena or phone in at 481. I think it's 6,000.
Tell you one thing, we're going to pack it in a little bit now. You'll see us close it up a little bit, play a little safe, protect the lead, kill the clock. That's what you should do now with a 5-0 lead. We're not going to go out and get any cheap goals. It won't mean anything now. The idea was to get them when you needed them.
Play the game clean and run the clock out.
Well, we might just score anyhow despite ourselves. Newman's got to put his runners in, but I guess he figures on taking the beating and not taking the goalie out of there. I don't know what else he's thinking about.
You know, when they were setting up the cameras for tonight's game, they put a camera in the San Diego locker room just in case they won this. They'll probably rip it out before the game's over.
No doubt. Now look at the play down in the goal mouth, Tom. Look off the ball. They got a foul. Essie caught it. Now you see that's a big league call. He could have gone either way. The fight started with the both of them going after one another. It was off the ball. And in the old days when I refereed, I used to look for something like that going down to the wire. So if you make a call off the ball, nobody's watching. You could call anything. And the fans would motivate. They said, "Wow, what did they call?"
They weren't even watching that area.
That's right. Then you have a time, you find out where you're at, and regroup.
Manning covers.
It's a save, isn't it?
I hope. Maybe we'll have a class between now and Saturday night on what is a save.
I think I'll run a clinic for him, show them.
I bet you his numbers get a little higher toward the end here.
Oh, what a shot he took.
Goes Mike Sweeney.
Sweeney went down pretty good. I hope it doesn't get out of hand now and get rough. The officials got to be careful now that it doesn't get out of hand, because a game like this, it's wide open. The other club figures they throw all caution to the wind. This is when you may have to be careful when you're working a ball game.
Almost 7,000 here for this game 6. Last 5-0 with 7 minutes left to play in the game. Scott Manning distributes quickly. Gets it way out of there fast. You do pose a good question. How come they haven't pulled the goalie?
I have no idea unless he doesn't care. I don't understand what the man's thinking about, to be frank with you. Valentine just got tripped for no reason.
Freddie Thompson who had the goal earlier. David Byrne, who scored twice, that touched the ball the last year.
He got fouled in the penalty box, and if we've been having score, if a goal would count 3 and a penalty shot 1, that foul is called. But they won't do it with this 1-1-1-1 stuff. If they don't have points count more for a goal in the field than a penalty shot, they'll never go anywhere.
5-0 Blast, 6:15 to go in the game. Game 7 set for Saturday night at 7:30. Down goes 7. Zoran Peric.
Fouls on Sweeney. He just wanted to get even. He didn't mean it. Just outside the penalty box. The foul could have been gone either way, but if it's a kind of a foul you call against the home team. They're winning 5-0. What are you going to call it? The other way? Had no guts. So you got to call this way.
Blast with a wall in front of the net.
So much for the wall. Looks like that Chinese wall right here, wasn't it?
David Byrne looking for the hat trick to Sweeney and missed making contact there with Carl Valentine.
A little bit high for a header.
Sky Hoskeby. Rusty Troy scored the first goal of the game. Line shot deflected away by George Fernandez.
Keep going, kid.
So go up in the seats. Well, Charles, I'm getting a little hungry here. We'll have a great post-game snack, huh?
No doubt about it. We have sponsors, don't we?
Who's taking us to dinner tonight?
I know one thing. I'm going to vote for one fella.
Who's that, the Big Z?
That's who I'm voting for.
5:26 left. Blast leading 5-0, and we'll be back with the final 5 minutes and 26 seconds in a moment.
We made 2 pledges for the prom, to have a great time and not to drink and drive. It was our decision.
It was my decision. Not my parents and not my friends. I decided to sign the contract, not to drink and drive.
Operation Prom is a contract between you and your parents not to drink and drive. Pick one up at any of the 9 Pride of Baltimore Pontiac dealers. You could win one of these 1989 Pontiac Le Mans.
Quickset protects your sound set, your collector set, even your fin set, while you're out winning a tennis set. Quickset locks. Beautiful, strong, affordable. Quickset protects more American homes than any other lock set. So let Quickset protect your kid's set. While you're at work with a desk set, Quickset. Beautiful protection for the smart set.
Well, Game 7 is Saturday night. Call 481-6000. Make your ticket arrangements for the game. You can buy them at Hex, or you can buy them here at the arena. Saturday night, 7:30. If you can't make it, live on Fox 45. Last Game 7 against San Diego for the championship of the Major Indoor Soccer League. Also, Saturday night at 11, Charles Ekman and myself will be interviewing Roland Heeman and also John Barr, the director of scouting for the Orioles. Kind of an informative show about what's ahead for the Orioles and what's been taking place over the last 6 to 8 months and how the Orioles have turned things around. That's Saturday night at 11, live on Fox 45.
We could easily be sitting in a town with 2 champions this year. The Baltimore Blast and the Orioles.
And about 83, it was 6 years ago it happened.
That's right. And on June the 8th, a couple of years ago, we won the championship right in this building, beating St. Louis, if I remember correctly.
You remembered correctly.
Very good. I never very seldom fool around with statistics.
Your memory hasn't failed you.
I'll tell you one thing, my appetite's getting good, though.
Freddie Thompson with a free kick. 5:26 to go. Blast lead at 5-0. 2 goals, David Byrne. Rusty Troy has 1.
He pulled it.
Freddie Thompson has another. And Carl Valentine has the last goal. They pulled the goalie.
I don't know this fella at all. Who's in there?
Otto Orff.
Okay.
Double zero.
Is he a goalie? Or what?
Yes, he is. From Elma, New York.
Well, is that a near Buffalo? Well, that kid's got no shot. Buffalo. It snows in July.
They have some great crusty rolls up there for those roast beef sandwiches. 5-0 Blast coming down the 4.5-minute mark, and this has been a pleasurable game to watch, no doubt about it. Manning's been spectacular in the net. Blast have gotten key goals when they needed them. One in the first, Rusty Troy. Two more by David Byrne in the second period. A 3-0 lead at the half. Scoreless in the third. Blast scored two more in the fifth. And there's a sixth goal by Billy Ronson.
Little Billy got it goal. That's what the fans want. The kid worked hard all night. He was on every shift. He deserved that goal. The ball came off. He was in position. And I can hear Kenny Cooper telling him yet, hang around that goal, Ronson. Stay around there, Billy. Stay around those corners.
8th goal for Billy Ronson in the championship series. 17 in postseason play, by far and away the Blast's most valuable scorer and player since the postseason started.
Burns makes this happen, you know.
Wide open shot.
Well, sir, I'll tell you one thing. You can be sure to pick up your tickets now. This baby's over. This thing is history. I hate to go out too soon, but I'm glad to see the Croops get a couple nights off. He needs a bit of a rest, and tonight he can take it easy from here on in. He's got 4 minutes to recuperate. Yes, sir, the Blast 6. The Soccer's only 4:21 to play in the 6th game of the MISL World Series of Soccer, and we're going down to the wire for all the money come Saturday night.
They're on their feet here on Baltimore Street. David Byrne, a magnificent night. 5 assists, 2 goals.
Let me tell you who's played a heck of a game. It won't be in the box score. Is that Kai Hoskovich and Valentine. They've played tremendous soccer tonight, along with the proven stars like Burnsy and the boys, the team effort and all that. But these two fellas have put out tonight as much as anybody. They do a lot of things you don't see, the intangibles, I call it.
Well, you can see the ticket information on the screen. Make your plans. Game 7, Saturday night, 7:30, 481-6000. Heck Company or here at the arena, 7,000 here tonight. Blast hoping to fill the place for Saturday night's game for the championship. 6-0 standing on their feet here in Baltimore.
Oh, it's great to see this crowd react this way. It's great to be a part of it, Tom. Do you have enough strength to get up? I mean, I know you're weak from not eating because you're on that diet, but you could get up once in a while.
You're worried about me on that diet.
You look too happy.
Just getting back into the clothes I grew out of.
Things are tough all over.
That way I don't have to buy anything new.
Knowing you won't.
You know how cheap I am. Well, Charlie, it's about time for you to light up that victory cigar.
I would, but this really don't have any smoking in the arena, do you?
Into the Pontiac son. That's another thing. Got to salute the Pontiac dealers for giving away the car. Very nice gesture on their part. They've supported the Blast all season long.
Oh, absolutely. Excellent gesture. Scotty Manning just made a play they didn't have to do because he ought to be protecting himself right now. I'm surprised that he's staying in there this long in the game with 3:40 to play unless the Cougs want him to have a shutout. And that's apparently what he wants him to do. But Manning is keyed up. He's fired up.
They're actually waving to Charlie now. The fans know he's here. Mr. Soccer in Baltimore. Charles.
I love the game. It kept me in shape for many a year. While I was in the round ball, I run all winter, get that wind built up. That's why they call me Windy once in a while, huh? To build your stamina, soccer's a great conditioner for any athlete.
3:40 left, 6-0 Blast. Game 7 is set for Saturday night.
Well, my fans haven't forgotten.
Nobody will ever forget you, Charles.
I don't know about that far. We won't go that far. 3:36 to play here. The ball game that really, the Blast came well prepared, and the club's in great shape, and they showed it tonight, a complete team effort. This has been quite a soccer game. If you miss this one, don't miss the next one.
Byrne with 5 assists, 2 goals. Manning working on the shutout. Blast 6-0, and 3:34 left to play. And the people have not sat down for the last 2 minutes here.
The one thing you don't want to see now is a cheap foul or a cheap shot taken by anybody. When you win a ball game like this, it's broke open. You want to get out of here, kill the clock, and let's go play the next week, Saturday night rather. But you don't want to see any cheap shots taken, because that's when you have injuries, when things get out of hand. This kid Ralph Black has gained a lot of weight since he played here in Baltimore, Tom. He was a skinny lad and left-footed kicker strictly. Very aggressive ball player and a good ball player. But he has picked up quite a bit of weight.
I think he's been pumping iron.
Maybe so.
His shoulders are much wider.
Don't get cute and get hurt, Scout.
Shooting. Manning has it run right up. He sort of kisses the ball.
And he sort of caught it. That's a save.
Light up the cigar. 3:10 to go. 6-0 Blast. These fans have not sat down since the 5-minute mark.
That's true.
Don't forget the tickets.
Another save. You see that?
Don't forget the tickets. 481-6000. Plenty of tickets available. They had 7,000 show up here tonight, or at least 10 shy. Just round it off to 7,000. It's easy to remember. And I guarantee you there's 10 in here that we don't know about.
I'm sure of that.
Relax, sit back, and watch the final 2:20 of this game as they bounce it around. Goal scoring for the Blast began early. Rusty Troy, 2:47 in, put the Blast up 1-0. David Byrne scored twice in the second quarter, 25 seconds in, and then 1:22 left. Byrne with 5 assists in the game. Blast led 3-0 after the half. They also led 3-0 after 3, and they've scored 3 times here in the last quarter. Freddie Thompson, Carl Valentine, and Billy Ronson to put the game out of reach at 6-0. Final 2 minutes of play. There will be a Game 7 set for Saturday night at 7:30. 481-6000 for the tickets. Heck Company tomorrow to buy them, or you can buy them right here at the Civic Center. And if you can't make it here to the Civic Center for the game 7:30 Saturday night, we'll have it again live right here on Fox 45 starting at 7:30 when Charlie Ekman rejoins me, and we'll have all the play-by-play coverage of the 7th and deciding game for the Major Indoor Soccer League Championship live right here on Fox 45.
You know, Burns doesn't look like a soccer player with the hair flowing down his back and all, but the kid's a tremendous guy. I'm very fond of him, and he does come to play.
Well, the hair flowing down the back's about 5 years too old, that's all. The guy's cut the hair now, but he decided to keep his long.
There's a foul. That's frustration. Black held him.
1:04 left. Just a minute left, and they have not sat down since the 5-minute mark. Used to play this song at Comiskey. Richie Zisk, Oscar Gamble, and the White Sox were big in the late 70s with Bill Veck. Cozio with a goal. Cozio. 7-0 Blast.
Hello, Valley. That was a shot right in the corner. Had nothing but eyes. Holy mackerel, rolling out of here. What's his name? Cozio?
Cozio. Stan Cozio with the 7th goal. 43 seconds left.
You know, it's got to make that kid feel as high as a Georgia pine. 7 goals, and it's the route is gone. It's on, and it's over. What I liked about him, he took his time, hit it with the side of his foot where he had control of it, with the instep. He didn't try to bang it away. He just placed it in there. Who's the assist to, Burns?
Burns' 7th assist.
What a night he's had, huh? He's the MVP, Tom.
2 goals, 7 assists, David Byrne.
Well, Newman and Cooper will have some words when this is over. You can believe me.
Want to make sure also that we get a camera on Cooper and Newman to see if they may try to duke it out.
Well, they won't do that now because Newman's already beaten, but he won't forget to be an embarrassment they're getting because you see he's figuring that Cooper's pouring it on him now. And usually when you win a ball game in pros, you never try to pour it on a guy or you call a timeout going down to the wire. You want to get it over with. I've had it happen to me when like in basketball with the Knicks and the Pistons. We were losing 15 points tonight. He called a timeout with a minute to play. That's nothing. That's bad. That's what we call very chicken. And I don't want to see no timeouts out here to make this thing go any longer.
34 seconds left. 7-0 Blast.
I'd like to see Scotty get his shutout. Kill that clock.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's it.
7-0 Blast. Game 7 set for Saturday night.
Newman's giving the referee a lot of fit now. He's hollering at Marty Templin.